I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get on go. If I touch it, then it's cold, for the bank and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my who ain't heavy. I'm the best, and you heard me.
It's week 7 of the National Football League. And up next is Devondre Campbell. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Bills and the Eagles on Monday Night Prime Time.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy Garoppolo.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback, but his biggest problem, his ability to stay healthy and remain on the field.
Here we go.
When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Forced it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Garoppolo. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first-half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes. To this point in the season, still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a trap.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
That one goes for 30 yards. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here come the Bills. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 15 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
Brandon, we both know plenty about this game, but you don't have to be an expert to figure out that they're going to lean heavily on their ground game to try and win this week. He sits number 5 in the league so far in rushing, and when they've had success on that side of the ball, he's been at the center of it. If they want to win in this one, he's going to have to play like that.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Towards the end zone for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Dances by him. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Hurts to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
The kick by Elliott is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Garoppolo. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? They'll drop to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Watch out for Hill on the return. A great return there of 22 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. On the option left, it's Hurts. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Hurts going to keep it again. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. The Eagles at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, 26 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 17-3. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And now out come the Bills. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, 73 yards. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Room here to run. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a touchdown run in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Isaiah Pacheco, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Ryan Tannehill leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. On the return is Jones from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Taken down at the 42.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And they're going to speed things up here. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Here we go. So first and 10 now from the 30. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Kadarius Toney, 30 yards. And the Bills are back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Eagles to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive first and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Hurts. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the 44, Hurts. Got him in, it's Brown. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. 26 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good pickup there of 22. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Garoppolo. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Here we go. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Kadarius Toney with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Garoppolo to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Finding Hunt. He's up to the 20. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. This is Robinson. And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. Well, so much for the first down.
And they coulda, woulda, shoulda had a first down, but my English teacher's not going to be happy with this one. They did not.
To throw is Garoppolo. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Now Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles now. Down 31-30, 24 seconds to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got a man complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And only barely able to get two here. Stopped at the 30. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And his kick is good. He knocks through his third field goal of the game, and this one is the one that decides it. And they have regained the lead.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Philadelphia, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they drop just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time.